Hello world. Today is another update on Unreal project, and today is very important thing. Don't you ever try to rename anything in Unreal or reorganize stuff. Unreal really doesn't like it. And I basically lost all my levels because of that. And yeah, now I'm trying to rebuild them little by little, and I was fixing the building, and at the same time I was trying to make what's it call it? I was trying to make I made a little system which allows to have to change quickly the design of the window frames. You know, like give me a second. Let me show you what I mean by that. Like there is a if I want to use different window frames on these buildings, I want to have an opportunity to do it very quickly, and I made a system with a master material, just a single master material, and the freaking intelligence, just a master material and basically single instance material, but it allows me to change design of the window frames, like with a just slider, basically. It's not really visible, maybe. Let me change the color. Didn't really help, especially because the actual color of the piece of frame is baked on a texture, and this texture I made using AI. It's just AI generated, so maybe I should have deleted, but I was just making the system itself. See how quickly I can change the design of the window frames. Also change color. And the whole system look relatively simple. Well, this is instance material. It has 5 parametric groups. Metallic, we don't really need it. I mean, if you want the color of the frames, like not just a regular matte color, for some reason if you want metallic you can put just one in there, and it's supposed to be like a metallic color. It has some roughness in it. You can change that too. Well, for example, if you have a futuristic design of the building, maybe you can use it. But in most cases you don't need it. So I just put it back to 0. And what was I was gonna say? Oh yeah, this is instance material. You see the parameters of the instance material, and I'm going to show you the what is in the master material of the same thing. Just give me a second. I don't even remember which one, but you can always find it right here. Parent. If you click here, it will find it in a content browser. Double click on it, and here how it looks like. The structure. Roughness is basically just a texture. Texture, this one. I hope you can see it. Freaking cat. Yeah, this one. It's also just AI generated basically. And let's get back to the material. The structure, it might look like it's complex, but what it basically does, there are these textures with opacity, the PNG textures, which represent different Windows frame. There are 5 different types with 5 different designs on them, and come on, it's basically these PNGs. Like I named them just the window frame square, like A, B, C, D, E, and the way they are connected through the switch, whatever it is, function or how they call it. You just add it by right click and finding it right here. And when switch by default, it just has one input, and you adding them here by clicking on the little plus symbol, and here it's all connected to base color. So, and base color also has just a constant 3-vector constant, and just to be able to change color of the frame. Also is very important when you're making it. Just the constant 3-vector constant, you have to convert it to a parameter. Right click on it, convert it to parameter, and you can see here it's already there, called frame color. So if you have it and if you connected it to base color through the multiply, later you can actually change color, just like right here. Cannot really see it. Let me maybe it's because the light's on, it's not really visible. Let me just quickly turn it off. Okay, and what I was showing you, this little connection, base color through multiply to 3 vector constant, it represent color. Later when you make instance of that material here, you can change color to anything. You can select any color you want, basically. So, and not only color, actual with a slider, actual shape of the is basically like choosing every every single texture, switching from one to another, every so call it like every change of the number, like from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3. Like you can put integer in it probably, so it's not changing with decimal point, like it's not like a 3.23, all those long numbers, but I don't know how. It's just regular constant yeah, just a constant single digit. And also pay attention like how I had to do it, like the opacity. You can try to, like if it's PNG, you don't really have to connect A to opacity mask, but without it, it's just like the results are not good. Like it has weird like broken edges on the side, and it doesn't look good, so I had to change it. To a different one. Okay. Okay. Yes, that's what I was doing these days, but I got upset and I learned my lesson when I tried to rename and reorganize the file structure within Unreal. You really have to do it ahead of time, because again it really doesn't like when you don't do it. Other than that, everything is relatively, well, I wouldn't say okay, but yeah, I had to get through that. Yeah, I'm trying to reorganize all my Blender files, like to sort things out, because it's all a mess. just giant mess, and it is a little bit let's say it correctly. Yeah, the things has to be organized. It's very important. I try to not only keep it clean, but like I try to use as less element as it possible. For example, this unfinished building on a back, it's just like 13 or 10 elements, and by combining them you can get a lot of variations. There is still low FPS though, so I really have to like learn how to manage. I mean, like, probably I'm gonna do the same thing like I used to do it before, just make one gigantic single geometry pieces like these buildings, because without it it's just don't work. It doesn't work very well. It don't work, or it doesn't. I would say correctly. Which one is it? Is it correct? I apologize for my English. It is not my native language, so that's one of the reasons why I do now audio content, because I'm trying to practice my English skills. I'm trying to practice to speak English. And also I apologize for my voice. A lot of time it could be like a bit quiet. I am not a loud person. Either I'm too quiet or I am too loud. There is no middle. I was gonna make the podcast episode with a dream I had few days ago. It was kind of an interesting dream, a little creepy, but I don't know. Later I was just a bit lazy, but dream I put it on my journal, so maybe I will do it later. But it was an interesting dream which I haven't had ever. I haven't had a dream like that ever. Okay, probably this is it for today. I'm just checking how it works on a motion blur. It works fine. Okay, yeah. I'm just stretching it without no reason. Actually, I'm trying to find a good thumbnail picture. Maybe I should change the sun position or something like that. But I like the clouds. Okay, probably this is it for today. Have a great one. Bye bye.